pot. Life's pleasures are its treasures. The people of the world go to drastic measures. They live life celebrating every death but their own. Don't they know they're on loan? Nothing is their own, like a dog to the stolen bone. Everybody lives separated from themselves alone, like a missing colorless phone without any tone. Tossed like a stone in the hidden grass overgrown. Nothing's a knave in existence overblown. John Billet, 1:117. Life's pleasures are the golden pot. Life's pleasures are its treasures. The people of the world go to drastic measures. They live life celebrating every death but their own. Don't they know they're on loan? Nothing is their own, like a dog to the stolen bone. Everybody lives separate from themselves alone, like a missing colorless phone without any tone. Tossed like a stone in the hidden grass overgrown. Nothing to the knave known in existence overblown. That was one. Here comes another one. Dina, you edit these. The ward, a window that I can see through, the messages I give from me to you. The shades are up, the sun is out, but it's pitch black in here. The mountains of the Mars can be seen, as well as the cosmos of stars and distant planets. My mind travels in slow motion sometime in the past. A reality's dream let out a silent scream. The future is today, tomorrow is past. All the clocks have lost their hands, but not their letters. And a BA due sent from you, it never arrived. Lost love is a lost universe. The master painted in colors of a rainbow's prism inside a prison wall. Waiting for the cards' houses to fall, to gather and recollect them all. Cosmic jazz on Mars, paper planes will travel to the stars. Written while under the influence of bars, women's facial jars. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the Earth's world. I'll try it again. The ward. A window that I can't see through. The messages I give from me to you. The shades are up. The sun is out, but it's pitch black in here. The mountains of Mars can be seen, as well as the cosmos of stars and the distant planets. My mind travels in slow motion sometime in the past. A reality's dream lets out a silent scream. The future is today. Tomorrow is past. All the clocks have lost their hands, but not their letters. And a BA due sent from you, it never arrived. Lost love is a lost universe. The master painted in colors of a rainbow's prism inside a prison wall. Waiting for the cards' houses to fall, to gather and recollect them all. Cosmic jazz on Mars, paper planes will travel to the stars. Written while under the influence of bars, women's facial jars. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on San Francisco, the Earth's world. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled in San Francisco, the sky, the Earth's world. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled in San Francisco, the Earth's world. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled in San Francisco, the Earth's world. Twirled. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the sky twirled. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the Earth's world. Ice cream sundaes dipped and twirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the sky swirled. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the earth twirled. Ice cream sundaes dipped and swirled on Lone Mountain, San Francisco, the ice swirled. That was the ward, a window that I can see through, the messages I give from me to you. The shades are up, the sun is out, but it's pitch black in here. The ward, a window that I can see through. The ward, a window that I can't see through. the messages I give from me to you. The shades are up, the sun is out, but it's pitch black in here. The mountains of Mars can be seen, as well as the cosmos of stars and distant planets. My mind travels in slow motion, sometime in the past. A reality's dream lets out a silent scream. The future is today, tomorrow's past. All the clocks have lost their hands, but not their letters. In a BA do said from you, I never arrived. Lost love in a lost universe the master painted, in colors of a rainbow's prism inside a prison wall, waiting for the cards houses to fall to gather and recollect them all. Cosmic jazz on Mars, paper planes and travel to the stars. Written one of the influenced bars, women's facial jars. Ice cream sodas dipped in Sunday, swirled in San Francisco Monday. Try that episode. I like that one better. I don't know if that was the original. I don't know. You're not supposed to see the paper. You're not supposed to see the paper. One thing I did right was don't follow what you can't swallow. Don't swallow what you can't follow. Sorry. I did write that. It should be lit up. You see my it says towels, but it looks like it says soap. And there's a heart. That's not a heart. That's just an artichoke. Just 1989. You can't see it. That's what it says. I go to the next one, Dina. These haven't been done. Rest in pieces. Let the world wake up before I go to sleep. Don't let me go to sleep anytime sooner. I hope my eclipse isn't solar but is lunar. I don't write that well. Learned in school how to spell. My undiscovered thoughts lie in a wishing well. School bells ring and wish I would go to hell. It's 7 here and 11 in heaven. I hope I make it there before I am called. Well, you still can drop me a romantic line. Write your name on the dotted $sign. That way I always know you'll be mine. Keys open every door while I'm waiting for judgment to lie on the floor. While I'm waiting for judgment, lay with me on your floor. We can live in the center of the earth's core. Send my love to Annie forevermore. Rest in pieces. Let the world wake up before I go to sleep. Rest in pieces. Let the world wake up before I go to sleep. Don't let me go to sleep anytime sooner. I hope my eclipse isn't solar but is lunar. I don't write that well. I learned in school how to spell. I don't write that well. Learned in school how to spell. My undiscovered thoughts lie in a wishing well. School bells ringed and wished I would go to hell. It's 7 here and 11 in heaven. I hope I make it there before I'm called. Or you still can drop me a romantic line. Write your name on the dotted $sign. That way I always know you'll be mine. Keys may not open every door. While I'm waiting for judgment, lay with me on your floor. We'll meet in the center of Earth's core. I love you forevermore. Send my love to Andy. John Bill 12/28/15. Nubian goddess. Pulled the cord and snow fell. Butterflies walked on the highest rocks of Venus. I saddled up a kangaroo. It took me from green planet sites to an orange planet's lofty mountaintops. Children painted the sun just for fun. Tiny hummingbirds wig on wet pavement. Shampooing the hair with Ajax and bleach, then cocking it with oil. Always practicing nose kissing and body wearing with my Nubian goddess whose name's Always practicing nose kissing and body riding with my Nubian goddess whose name is Cleopatra. Epileptic child, get your release from heaven above. Nubian goddess, pulled the cord and snow fell. Butterflies walked on the highest rocks of Venus. I saddled up a kangaroo. It took me from green planet heights to an orange planet mountaintops. Children painted the sun just for fun. Tiny hummingbirds wing on wet pavement. Shampooing the hair with Jackson bleach and cocking it with oil. Always practicing nose kissing and body riding with my Nubian goddess. Always practicing nose kissing and body riding with my Nubian goddess, whose name is Cleopatra. Epileptic child, get your release from heaven above. John Bill, 2010. You can put that in if you want. This one is one of my favorite ones. It's inspired by the Beatles. I'm not afraid to say it. Off the coast of Orange. I stand off the coast of Orange in green skies and blue tides. Millions of miles away and many hours of travels, there is a ship of frozen lemonade. It is sliding slippery through a sea of slinging white peaches. It is sliding slippery through a sea of slinging white peaches. On something of a peculiar day in a respectable way. Purple porpoises and dolphins follow by the bow in flocks of fish. The yellow fauna seaweed surrounds miles of travel and drifting days. And one afternoon I know belongs to me. An island in the sea where all can be free, to be or not to be, all to love and see. An island in the sea where all can be free, to be or what not to be, all to see, love, and see. An island in the sea where all can be free, to be or not to be, all to be love and free, in its feathered majesty as it floats by so far from the sky on this Nile. Time passed by a minute mile. And one afternoon I know belonged to me. An island in the sea where all can be free, to be or what not to be, all to be loved, all to love and see, in its feathered majesty as it floats by so far from the sky on this distant isle. Time passing by a minute, a mile. While passengers ride in style, first mates and captains too. There are never too few. If you could become me and I could become you, who would sail the ocean blue? As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, and turn into three of us in the tranquility of sea, key of sea. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn into the three of us into a tranquil key of sea, unlocking my heart's chest so I can lie like the rest when showing the best. John Billet. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn into the three of us in a tranquil key of sea. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn to three of us in a tranquil key of tea. Sorry, Dina. Sorry about that. Hopefully, I can do it all right. Let's start from the part where I say, in one afternoon. In one afternoon, I know belongs to me. An island in the sea where all can be free, to be or what not to be, all to love and see, and its feathered majesty as it floats by, so far from the sky on this distant isle. Time passing by a minute, a mile, while the passengers ride in style, first mates and captains too. There are never too few. The sky is blue, I love you. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn into the three of us in tranquil key of sea. Unlocking my heart's chest so I can lie and rest when showing the best. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn into three of us in a tranquil key of sea. Unlocking my heart's chest so I can lie and rest when showing the best. Unlocking my heart's chest so I can lie and rest when showing the best. John Billet. I hope that comes out, and I hope it doesn't come out crappy. As a fee, you must drink the Hatter's mad tea, then turn to three of us in a tranquil key of sea, unlocking my heart's chest so I can lie like in a rest when showing the best. Don't show that. My archangel's father. You were a guardian angel I knew. Once upon a rhyme eating a Sunday lemon lime. The angel is you, rhymed also with the other flavors of the week. All in divine sunshine's time, where there arrives mint stones, tulips in my mind. You are sweet in the day's flavors of time. I'm always following your heart's arrow. You still inebriated straight highway signs. All the walk of breathalyzers crooked lines. Very fine in the officer's designs, fighting his crimes. Like picking grapes in a frigid fruit vineyard. Drink your Canada dry wine, speeding up the turnpike, not watching the stop signs, and the speeding waste of one sparrow's trailed lines. Drink milk, not liquor, it won't make you sicker. The clock's ticker chimes quicker. Flick your flicker at me. Life is free in high society, higher than a redwood tree. For you and me, does a tree see its leaves fall? When the cold frost casts a shadow, the dew ascends in its love, to travel in cumulus clouds above, and skies high. In time, life will give the soul. Life isn't free in high society, higher than a redwood tree. For you and me, does the tree see its leaves fall? When the cold frost casts a shadow, the dew ascends in its love, to low traveling cumulus clouds and skies high above. In time, life will give the stall for one and all, and its merciful haul up against the tunnel wall. Let me try that one again. My archangel's father. You are a guardian angel I knew. Once upon a rhyme, eating a Sunday lemon lime. The angel is you, rhymed also with the other flavors of the week. All is divine in the sunshine's time, where there arrive mint stone tulips in my mind. You are sweet in the day's flavors of time. I always following your heart's arrow. You still an inebriated straight highway sign. At altar walk a breathalyzer's crooked line. Very fine in the officer's design, fighting his crime. Like picking grape in a frigid fruit vineyard. Drink your Canada Dry wine. That was horrible, man. I am always following your heart's arrow. You still an inebriated straight highway sign. All to walk a breathalyzer's crooked line. Very fine in the officer's design, fighting his crime. Like picking grapes in a frigid fruit vineyard. Drink your Canada Dry wine. Speeding up the turnpike and watching the stop signs, and speeding waste of the sparrow's trailed lines. Drink milk, not liquor, it won't make you sicker. The clock ticker chimes quicker. Flick your ticker at me. Life isn't free in a high society, higher than a tall redwood tree. Life isn't free in high society, higher than a tall redwood tree. For you and me, does a tree see its leaves fall? When the cold frost casts a shadow, the dew descends in its love. The low traveling cumulus clouds and skies above. The time will show the stall for one and all, and its merciful haul up against the tunnel wall. In time, life will give the stall for one and all, and its merciful haul up against the tunnel wall. My archangel's father. You are a guardian angel I knew. Once upon a rhyme, eating a Sunday lemon lime. The angel is you, rhymed also with the other flavors of the week. All in divine sunshine's time, with the arrived mint stone tulips in my mind. You are sweet in the day's flavors of time. I'm always following your heart's arrow. You still an inebriated straight highway sign. All to walk a breathalyzer's crooked line. Very fine in the officer's design. Very fine in the officer's design, fighting his crime. All to walk a breathalyzer's crooked line. Very fine in the officer's design, fighting his crime. Like picking grapes in a frigid fruit vineyard. Drink your Canada Dry wine. Speeding up the turnpike, not watching the stop signs. And speeding waste of one sparrow's trailed lines. Like picking grapes in a frigid fruit vineyard. Like picking grapes in a frigid fruit vineyard. Drink your Canada Dry wine, speeding on the turnpike, not watching the stop signs. And the speeding waste of one sparrow's trailed line. Drink milk, not liquor. It won't make you any sicker. The clock's chimes quicker. Flick your bicker at me. Life isn't free in high society, higher than a redwood tree for you and me. Does a tree see its leaves fall? When the cold frost casts a shadow, the dews ascend its love. To low travel cumulus clouds and skies high above. In time life will give the store for one and all in its merciful hall up against the tunnel wall. Life is in free and high society, higher than a tall redwood tree for you and me. Does a tree see its leaves fall? Life is in free and high society, higher than a tall redwood tree for you and me. Does a tree see its leaves fall? When the cold frost casts a shadow, the dew ascends in its love to low traveling cumulus clouds and skies high above. In time life will give the stall for one and all and its merciful hall up against the tunnel wall. I think I'm going to end the stream. I got to. I believe I got to press Control C and Control V. I don't know. I'm itching my head because I had scratching. It scratches. It's like itchy and scratchy. People didn't like that one. I wrote that.